What's going on, everybody? Stupid on Sunday, and welcome to episode 19 of our Detective Pikachu Let's Play. In the last episode, you guys, we came down here to the shipyard and we were able to sneak our way inside. And of course, in true Stupid Up fashion, it wouldn't be a series without something going wrong. Anything can go wrong. My microphone did not pick up anything, so it's just a gameplay. So, long story short, we talked to all the crew members outside, found out where the people in the where the warehouse is. We found out that what they're shipping is food, and it was posing as health food. We found out that they're very strict and that there's a Spinnerack trying to get a treat, and there are people who happen to be talking about giving something a treat. So we gotta make our way down to the first floor, but if you guys are excited for today's episode, be sure to smash that motherfucking like button. But we do know that if we talk to this here Spinnerack, he might be inclined to get a treat. No, he's not. He's in fact not, but the Pikachu did say, let's look around a bit more. So if we look around a bit more, i.e. back here. Oh, hello?
Wait. Someone's coming.
Oh, God.
This way, Pikachu.
Oh, it's Pansage. Loves doing the laundry. He doesn't look like he's enjoying himself.
Don't let it see us. Let's stay and watch what it does.
Help the little guy. Someone help him. Someone help the little guy.
Do you think it's okay to try and help it?
Yeah. If it decides to cause trouble, we can handle it.
Look at him.
Hey, you all right? Seems like a nice Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone help
What's all
him.
this?
Oh, it's a lab coat.
Hey, maybe you can let us know what's going on.
Are you a Pokemon that works here? We have a few questions for you about the lab coat. So you had a lab coat in the basket. Do you know anything about the scientist? Oh, he's your partner. Simon? That's your partner's name? Oh, and his clothes were starting to smell, so you washed them for him, huh? Such a dedicated Pokemon. Do you think this man in the photo is your partner? Probably. But the man wearing the lab coat. Is your partner the guy in this photo? That's what I thought. What's Simon doing here anyway? Research. Well, that figures. He is a scientist. Do you know anything specific? He doesn't seem to enjoy his research since he came here. You're allowed to come and go as you please, but he hasn't been outside in months. How's that possible? A tough-looking guy is always watching. It means a factory manager, I guess. So is Simon being forced to continue his research? Definitely seems that way, yeah. But the factory manager. You don't like him because he's always rushing Simon to get stuff done, and he always looks so scary, huh? What is he trying to get Simon to do? He's forcing Simon to make something. They said something about cells? It must mean Mewtwo cells, huh? But wait, in that case, what's up, Tim? We were told there are only 2 people in this world who could incubate Mewtwo cells. Dr. Wallace himself and his lab assistant. So that must mean Pansage's partner is Wallace's former assistant. Exactly. Hey Pansage, did Simon ever work with an old man with a white beard? A long time ago they worked together. I knew it. He seemed to enjoy his work back then, huh? Don't worry, Pansage, we'll find out the secret of the factory and make sure you guys can go free. About the factory. Is there anything you know about this place? We'd love to have info. So the factory manager is scary, but the other workers aren't so bad, huh? They seem really happy when they see you, and they give you treats and stuff. Oh, so it's not the Spinnerack that's getting treats. It's the Pansage. Oh. Oh, then the security guards must have been talking about Pansage earlier. Uh-huh. Well, I think we'll get a good idea of what to do next. We need to get to Simon's room. You know where to go, right? It's at the far end of the first floor. We need to find Simon and hear what he can tell us about R. Plus figure out a rescue plan. Right. Now how should we get down to the first floor? Good question. We do have just one little problem. It's heavily guarded. That's right. They've got the place pretty well covered right now. But think of it this way. We only need to deal with the factory manager and the 2 guards to get through. Yeah, I'm starting to think we can do this, so long as we have the right plan. Oh ho, you've got an idea then. Give up and go home. Get help from the Pokemon. That might just work. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Pansage will be happy to help us. And Spinarak wanted to get down on the first floor, so he might be willing to help too. Who else? Estelle. Selgor. Of course. Yeah, you're part of the team too. Selgor's speed will definitely be a huge help. Let's figure out a way to get down there. He's got super speed. How can we sneak down to the first floor?
The room we need to get to on the first floor? It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
Alright. So Pansage can distract the guards because they like giving them treats. Spinarak can sink down to the first floor, and Selgor can flip the switch.
Interesting you'd think that.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but somebody's overcompensating for something. Selgor moves so fast you can barely see it. Pansage gets along with the workers, and Spinarak can lower down, and even people can hang from his web.
Okay, got it. Pansage will get the guards' attention. And during that, Excelgor will turn on the conveyor belt. While everyone is busy dealing with all of that, we'll use Spinarak string to make our way down to the room. That sounds like a great plan.
Hell yeah. Are you ready? We're counting on you. Estelle. Pan. Spin. Alright, let's do this. There he goes, look at the little guy. Oh Lord. Oh no, the box is moving at the speed of smell. If there were a lot more boxes on the conveyor belt, I could see that being a huge problem. That worked out just fine. Let's use the thread to get down. We gotta get the room. Here we are. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Oh shit. You really helped us out earlier. Yeah, our plan worked thanks to you. You introduced us to Simon. Thanks. Yeah, because that's gonna work out great. And there he is. Simon Yen, former assistant to Walls.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
No way. Could those be Mewtwo cells?
What? How do you know about these? Who are you?
Oh shit.
Oh no. The factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your side.
On my side?
Oh shit.
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going well. It is almost time, you know.
Of course, no problems.
Aw, don't look so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
They ain't gonna let him go either. You know that.
So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side? And how did you know about the cells?
Sorry to have surprised you. We actually got the info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls who was the first director of PCO? That's right. If you mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents? That's right. The reason we went to Walls is because we needed to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest in R? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon, but he's gone missing now. And when we followed the information he left behind, it led us to R. I see. It seems like you're a pretty good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favor if you solved the case, too. About 6 months ago, a tall man brought me here and has had me making R ever since. That's terrible. But wasn't there some talk of you being freed soon? Yeah, apparently the factory will be moving soon. All I need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they'll really let me go, though. Even if they are telling the truth, R is not something that should exist in this world. I'm happy to help you out. Okay? Alright, ask me anything. About Walls. He was a director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out in his own research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault, but the professor took full responsibility and left. I see. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice, quiet place to settle down in. That's good to hear. I had been worried about him ever since the accident. About Mewtwo cells. R is created using Mewtwo cells, right? Dr. Wallace told us there was some mistake and they were used instead of Mew cells. That's right. We made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon after all. Dr. Wallace looked everywhere he could to get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. That's horrible. I regret it to this day. That's how we ended up creating that terrible substance known as R. Dr. Wallace told us the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk gene. But the Berserk gene. What exactly is this Berserk gene, though? In order to explain that, I'll need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. It said that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombining? What do you mean? In order to make it extremely aggressive, seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. That's horrible. Yeah, I agree. So this recombining gene is the Berserk gene. That's right, and because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. About Harry. This is my dad in the photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he's infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. I can't say that I have, sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. That must have been my dad. Everyone here was frantically trying to find this intruder. Since then, they've really stepped up to security. Okay, what do you guys say? Thanks for the help earlier. We were able to make our way here. About Simon. What? You don't care you don't care if you have to stay, so long as Simon can go free? It really is dedicated Pokemon. Don't worry, Pansage, we'll figure something out. Okay.
Hey, Tim!
And what have you got to say for yourself? No wonder Keith was after Harry. I found out a lot, but there was something he said that got my attention. About the creation of R? I know we heard about the walls too, but I still think this whole thing is ironic. They wanted to make a perfect medicine, when instead ended up with that awful substance. Yeah, but even Mewtwo doesn't want its cells used like that. No kidding. Mewtwo, huh? Every time I hear that name, it makes me uneasy somehow. That's been happening a lot since we got here. I hope your memory comes back soon. At the chemical storage area. Exactly, the chemical storage area. That's where Harry got R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo of R too. You were in the photo too, weren't you? Yeah, I must have been in the factory before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know about that, but we may find some clue about Harry. Let's ask Simon if we can get into the storage area. Look, a microscope. Huh? So that's what Mewtwo's cells look like. Excuse me, could you tell us where the chemical storage is? We'd like to have a look. Oh, it's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can get up with this key. Thank you very much. Are you sure this is wise? If they find out you're helping me. Don't worry about that. If anything happens to me, the production of R will stop completely. They can't really do much. Just be careful you're not caught. Of course. Oh, and one more thing. R that's in the storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll have a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where is it being shipped to? That I don't know, but I've got an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that, so just leave it to me. We got a key. It looks like the container's in Wallace's lab. Huh? Wallace? Oh, I see his name come up in some publications. He's on the top researchers in his field. What is this? It's a bed. Yeah, it's judging how it looks. Pansage's gonna get around and washing the blankets. Is that what we're really worried about right now? Alright, so we need to get back up. Spinnerack! Hey, it's me. Pull me up. Huh? You want your treat as a reward? Sorry, we haven't found it yet. I promise we'll bring it next time. You'll see. What exactly is this treat you keep going on about? In the oh, yeah. So, we got to... Let's see, not that. We can't go this way. So we can't go up just yet. This fucking spider's gonna get us killed. This fucking spider's gonna get us killed. Actually, wait. That's the power breaker, right? Can we turn off the power? That'd be a negatory Ghost Rider. We got any of the food? See. Oh, hello. These are cans of some sort of health food. We should take one to Spinnerack. Sorry, Simon, is that alright if we take one? Well, sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want one. There we go. Now we got it. Now, we take this back to Spinnerack. Take us up now. Alright, I'm a man of my word. Here you go. God, it smells enough to make me choke. Do you think you could wait on opening it and pull us up first? Could pull it up? Yeah, pull us up, thanks. Alright, so he said it's in the room above, which would be over here, I guess. We go this way. The chemical storage area should be just ahead. It's right above Simon's room. But we can't get through all this. I guess we don't have a choice. Come on, Tim, let's get all the luggage out of the way. We need to make a path to the storage area, so think carefully as you move things. Okay, so if we were to move this, it is blocked off. We're kind of fucked no matter what. Like, literally just... Oh wait, nope. We can move this here. Then move this here. Move this here. Move this here. And then we move this here. I'm so fucking smart, dude. I'm so fucking smart. I can solve puzzles meant for children. Woo, we did it, Tim. Come on, let's check out the storage area. Uh-huh.
This room is familiar. I'm getting really close to remembering something.
He's gonna remember it as some shit's going down. Mark my words. Tim, take a look at this. What is it? Our export plan? Pikachu, this is... Yeah, an outline for their plan. Seems like Keith is going to export R. But if R gets used all over the world, it'll be chaos. It'll be impossible to stop. First, let's figure out exactly what they have to plan to do. Let's read what it says. Back to production. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be produced using the machine under PCL. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system as soon as possible. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhyme Wharf will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operations. Sales routes. Now we must find a wealthy patron who is comfortable keeping secrets. I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts among upper-class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use that network to reach out and expand our sales. At the large-scale factory. Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhyme Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move our production machinery overseas and establish a large-scale production facility there.
Don't forget, I'm a Pikachu too, you know. Watch. Thunderball!
I like how if I click on him too early, it ain't gonna do shit for me. Look, Pikachu, there's some kind of document behind the box. What? It says R experimentation report. Good find, Tim. This must be a report on R. Looks like Carlos is the author. It must be from before we went to PCL. Let's see what it says. About properties. R has different properties, depending on whether it is in liquid form or gas form. This allows it to be used in different ways depending on the situation. Both forms are nearly odorless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. Example of gas form properties. The balloon used to cause the incident at the amusement park is a perfect example of R's properties as a gas. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. Example of liquid form properties. The best way to utilize R is its liquid form, and is to inject it into food. R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. In fact, the easiest way to gain the effect of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately into food. R's effects will be amplified for any Pokemon that consumes the food. Next page. About capsule form. Here I'll lay a potential future development of R. Currently R is transported using special vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We have begun working on a capsule form to counter these drawbacks. By storing R in a durable capsule device, my hope is to improve its portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separate liquids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixed R automatically with no restrictions on place or time. Improving R. There still exists a need to gather more experimental data and improve R. Currently, R has two major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary, and it's impossible to communicate with a Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research on R in order to develop a new version that will allow the power-enhancing effects to last an extended period of time, while also allowing the Pokemon partner to communicate with it. Previous page. Okay. Talk about top secret documents. Keith is trying to develop R into an even more dangerous substance. But now we know exactly what his plans are.
That Keith. He's making preparations to export R.
Oh shit. We gotta stop him. Got to stop Keith's plans. Let's make Mr. Baker and Inspector Holliday know immediately. Still, no evidence of where Dad might be. Pikachu, what's wrong? Oh, is he getting a flashback? You curious about what's in this box? Yeah. That's strange. You think it's a memory of when you came with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think you could open it up?
So what do you think this is?
It's the vial.
I could swear that I've seen this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
It's clearly the vials of
Make sure
R.
it's safe before we... Pikachu! This is why I didn't want you to open it yet.
Oh god.
Pikachu. Pikachu.
He gonna go crazy. Oh shit. Oh, it's him and Harry. Ruh-roh, Raggy. And Mewtwo. Ooh, shit.
Pikachu. Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh yeah. I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu.
Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it
shit.
made me remember something. It would seem I made quite the commitment.
Oh, God. What do you mean? What did you promise? And to who? Ha! Brace yourself for a shock. It was Mewtwo. What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they used to make R? That's right. What in the world did you promise Mewtwo then? Well, you see, I promised to recover the Berserk gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry. My guess is it offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. But why would you rely on you to do such an important thing? Hey, what do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet Mewtwo heard of my reputation and decided it was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still. Something tells me you made that last bit up. Ooh, shit! More lore has been discovered. Now, I think this is going to be a good place to wrap up today's episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Comment, think if you make sure to subscribe button, sub channel, helps series, helps me as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Take bars, little man.